Hey everyone, welcome back to Grand Lotus MTG. I love cooking up creative brews. Every draft is a new puzzle. So let's dive into this draft and see what we can cook up. Thank you for watching. Let's have some fun. Okay, here we go. My very first Secrets of Strixhaven draft on Arena. Thank you for joining me. All right, here we go. My very first Secrets of Strixhaven draft. All right, this one, I think both of these are great. Each instance is partially. Okay, so casualty one, as you cast spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power one or greater when you copy the spell. Yeah, I think that's just too good. I really think this guy is excellent as well. Um, Problem is, in this pack, we're probably going to be putting somebody into Silverquill because there's like two signposts and this rare is really good. But I don't think I can pass up an Elder Dragon. These are some of the strongest cards in the whole set. So that puts me right into kind of Silverquill zone, most likely. Okay, whenever you gain life for the first time, I'll move this over a little bit. Whenever you gain life for the first time, each turn this creature becomes prayed, and then you can make them lose 2 life. I think that's pretty good. Stargaze can be a little slow. There is a converge payoff here. X damage any target, and then you can exile stuff based on there. Till turn creatures get +2/+2 minutes. Wow, yeah, that's really good. It also is very expensive. I don't think any of these commons are really worth thinking about. Oh, there is destroy target creature, which is really good. Do we go? Yeah, I think I am just going to take that one. Okay, when this enters, return target non-land permanent card with mana value 3 less graveyard to the battlefield. You can leave your end step if a card left your graveyard, and then you draw a card. Ooh, there's also the Honormancer. I think that guy is really good from what I've seen, so I'm definitely leaning there. I think this is pretty good. 5 mana, you get a creature back, and you get, or a non-land permanent back, and you get to draw a card, so that's pretty strong. The Vibrant Outburst is really good too. But yeah, I mean, with this start, I think Silverquill is just where I'm going to be ending up. Quality 1-drop, quality removal, another one of the big boys. Kind of leaning towards maybe the removal. Or do I just lock in the Silverquill here? I think I'll go with the removal. I do have a danger of getting too high of a curve. My experience at pre-release events was that this set can be pretty fast. Okay, that's pretty good for Silverquill. Pull from the grave is fine. Yeah, I think that's the best card for me. Triggers my repartee and also can... Oh, it's a sorcery, so I was going to say it could maybe get around removal. So Hop to It is okay. Nothing I'm like super excited about. Okay, we have a 3 mana 3/3 Vigilance. Whenever you cast instant source, target creature gets 1/1 until end of turn. That's mediocre at best. So I'll just take the Hop to It. Might help me kind of with the go wide. Okay, 4/3 Vigilance. Land. 4 mana 3/3 First Strike. Target creature 1/0 and flying. I think that's kind of mediocre. Converge, not really what I'm looking to do. Return this card from the graveyard to your hand. Okay, yeah, that could be annoying. It is a 4-drop, so it's... But yeah, I mean, if the game goes long, if you get a long, grindy game, I think that guy could be pretty good. Okay, 2/2 lifelink for 2. Oh, yeah, I like that. For my deck, I think that's pretty good. Fills the lower curve, which is nice. Kind of wishing I had jumped into Prismari, honestly. I'm most excited about the Prismari. Okay, I like that. Wow, that's really good, though. Okay, Social Snap. Can't spell. Interesting. Guess I will go with that. None of these are making my deck, so I guess we'll take the Converge payoff. 3/4 flyer. When it enters play, one creature control. Okay. It's not great, not terrible though. Flying is always great, but it does trigger the repartee. So I need to look for anything that has like repartee on it. Need more instants and sorceries. So there is yeah, there. Oh, okay. I'm going with the Johnnies here over the next big boy. There. So like the hop to it actually has a really good synergy with this guy. It gives me little 1/1 chumps to sacrifice to the Silverquill's ability. Really matter. Okay, what do we get? Ooh, the stock up would be wonderful, but then I'd have to splash blue. Pay X life, destroy our artifact creature mana by X or less. I don't really want another social snub. That card kind of not my favorite. Okay, 1/1 Death Touch. Enters prepared, and it has Raised Dead. That could be pretty good. Guess I'll just take the rare. Kind of want to build up my collection of this set. Okay, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't want that. You gained life, so that would need life gain stuff. Kind of tempted just to take the dude. Well, I guess I'll take the rare to start building up my collection of the set. Ooh, interesting. 2/2, first strike. Beginning of each end step, if opponent has more cards in hand, this card gets paired. You can both draw. Ooh, but you know what? I think this guy is really good. Yeah, I saw this on a preview. So 2/2 menace for 2. Repartee. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell that targets a creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. When this creature dies, if it counter, put this counter. Yeah, I'll take that. Perfect for my deck. Low curve, quality creature. I think I'm in an open lane here. The fact that people are passing me a bunch of cards in my colors. But he's kind of on my to-cut list here. Requisition Raid. Oh yeah, that one seems pretty good. I do love a Requisition Raid. That guy's really good, but I think I want the flyer. A 3-mana 4/3 flyer, or you could pay 5, or you can exile 2 cards from your graveyard. So I don't really care about my graveyard being in my color pair, so exiling the cards is not a big deal. Enos, debate moderator. When Enos enters, exile up to 1 other target creature you control. Return that to the battlefield under control, so you flicker when your creature at the beginning of your next end step. If 1 or more cards was put in exile, so it gets a 1/1 counter. I think that seems pretty good. I think this is probably my second favorite card in that pack. I definitely need more instants and sorceries. Yep, I think that's going to be the one right there. I like that. So I can tap and stun one of their creatures and draw a card replacing itself. But with Silverquill's ability, I really want some good instants and sorceries. Another one of those 4/3 Vigilance Camels. Those guys seem good, but I want to go with this dude. I want to go with that dude. Social Snub, Molten Note. What's this guy do? First 3/3 first strike for 4. Seems okay. Target creature. Okay, just gives you a. Actually, out of this one, I might just take the 1/1 Death Touch. Like, those are so annoying. Okay, that's another 2/2 lifelink, but man, I like this one. Target opponent reveals their hand. Oh wait, this is not the one that you get the land from, is it? I guess I'll go with that one. That's not the one I thought. I was thinking that was the one that was the they discard 2 and then you can steal a land from the cards they discarded. Okay, who do we got? Oh, that guy's good. Zombify's good. Boros card, not for my deck. Just slamming that Zombify because I do have a couple pretty big creatures that would be pretty nice to be able to get back. Oh wow, I got like 2 rares in the pack. None of them are good for my deck. There's Rapier Wit. Jeez, yeah, I guess I'll just take one of the rares. Really nothing for me in that pack. Locust Spray, I can target somebody, get a Repartee. That's the one that just creates a 1/1. Don't like that guy. I guess I'll take the Locust Spray because it does kind of trigger my Repartee. Helping Hand, return a creature of any of a 3 rest graveyard. That's pretty good. This pack looks rough for us, for sure. Yeah, it seemed like our color was very open in pack 1, but now I'm getting a little worried. Okay. Spirit Call Enthusiast, 3/3. Whenever one more tokens enter, this becomes prepared. Whenever 1 or 2 target creatures... Okay, that seems really good. Oh, that might even be even better. I'm like really low on removal, so I wanted that creature, but I feel like I'm really low on removal here. So I'll go with get that one. Good because it creates a 1/1, and I need 1/1s to sacrifice to my Silverquill if I ever get something going. Man, it'd be sweet if I could like double the Zombify. That would be cool. I think I'm just missing some removal, basically. Oh, an Abigail! Sweet! Definitely probably going to be Abigail, but let's just see what they... Oh, this is the one that finds you the land. No, we're slamming Abigail. We are slamming Abigail. Each opponent discards a card, and you create a pest. Yep, I like that. They lose a card, and I get a 1/1. I'll take that trade. This is looking like a functional deck to me. This looks like a functional deck. Okay, nothing for me here. Don't know if I really want the snub. The only reason I'm kind of liking the thought of the snub is that if I have something like the Hop to It or some little 1/1s, I could actually make them sack like 2 creatures if I have some little 1/1 chumpies. Okay, here's our deck. Let's see what we can do. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, here we go. Let's put this one together. I don't think about we'll put this in the maybe pile. We're at 47. We got a lot of cards to cut. Put that in the maybe pile. Put that in the maybe pile. Okay, I like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. I think that's good. Let's see. Rapier Wit times 2. Let's put one of them over here. Oh, well, I guess we'll just throw them over. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay, that one I think I'm going to cut because I don't have hardly any life gain in this deck. Don't think I'm triggering that one. Okay. So this is basically a 3/3 Vigilance that's probably going to be attacking for a 4/4 a lot of the times. one of the snubs. Got the Speechless. It's a 4-drop that's like kind of hit or miss, I think. Exiling a creature, is there? Well, that one would be great to exile and blink. That one's like okay, but not really anything crazy. That one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe the Daydream just doesn't... I don't think I have enough Enters triggers that it really matters that much to have a blink spell. This can blink something also. But yeah, I don't think that one matters. Locust Spray is kind of hit or miss. Can be a great little combat trick and be like, ha ha, I gotcha, but... Or it could just do like almost nothing. I don't want to cut any of those. I think what I'm going to do is cut... Interjection. I'm actually going to play 41 because I have multiple things that draw me a card when I play them. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just, yes, let's go. Let's see what we can do with this Silverquill deck. Yeah, hard to pass up a pack 1, pick 1 Elder Dragon. Okay, that's kind of a rough hand. Nothing till turn 3. But I do have... I mean, this guy could get in for a lot of damage, and I do have a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops. Okay. Guess we'll just stun down their dude and draw a card. Not that stunning him. Oh man. Okay, that might be a rough sign. We just drew like 3 lands in a row. Kept a slow hand, and then you just draw another land. Like, okay, thanks, deck. Thanks, deck. Oh, they're going Converge too. Okay. Well, I think I'll go this guy because I can trigger his ability next turn, assuming they don't murder it instantly, which is definitely possible. Being in their colors, there's a lot of removal. So okay. See? Yeah, they are popping off with their Converge deck. They're off to a way better start than me. I guess I'll go here. Get out the big boy. Start hopefully hitting them for some damage, and, you know, if they kill it, it's probably game over, but what can you do? Okay. I'm done. They had the perfect starting hand there. Maybe I should have mulliganed, but hard to say. It's one of those things where, you know, I had a 3-drop creature. I had things to synergize with my 3-drop creature, but you know, just drew really bad. I mean, they drew perfect. I drew terrible. They had the best Converge payoff, and then they had like all 5 colors of mana by turn 5. So their deck just performed absolutely perfectly, and I just drew like absolute garbage. So, you know, that's the recipe for them getting a win. I'm not going to sit here and try to... okay, sounds a little bit better. We got 2-drop into 3-drop into 4-drop. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and play that game out when they literally had like the best possible start to their deck they could have. And I'm sitting here like can't even, you know. Okay, do we get the Menace guy out here, or do I get the Life Flicker? I guess we'll go Life Flicker in case they have some cheap removal. I don't want them killing one of my best dudes right off the bat. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to attack, and then I'm just going to cast the Social Snub and just kill both their creatures. Okay, social snub was actually pretty good. 2 for 1. I'll take it. Okay, going against Teamer. They're ramping. Alright, so now I guess I want to do the Dromedary. Mainly because it's a 4-3 and it just, you have 2 cards in my life.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Okay, they hit a bad Cascade trigger also, so that's good. Okay, kill you. No ward or anything. Okay, cool. Got the big boys. So now we're cooking, baby. Now we're cooking. We're off to a great start here. We are off to a great start. I mean, they had an amazing start, and then we still just... Oh, okay. Well, they're back. They're back. Okay, how does this one work? And there, look at top X, where X number of creatures neutral. So I guess we could either go... Yeah, I guess we'll go you, and then he was going to get a lot better. So we're going wide. Look at the top X, where X number of creature go. Put one of those into your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're going to get to look at the top 5.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, the other option is I could just go flyer. So I will go hop to it, and this one, I don't have any way of, like, graveyard recursion or anything, so. This way they're on a 2-turn clock in the air. But yeah, they popped off. They came back. I mean, their deck looks insane. And they are drawing really good. That card just got them back in the game. I think if not for that, they would have... Oh, does that have reach? It does, of course. Okay. Another flyer. So I need a way of killing that. Yeah, they are going popping off here. Okay, Zombify. Don't think I need that just yet. So options, I guess I'll just do him and draw my card. I'd really rather not trade, because I do have a lot of repartee kind of stuff that I can get like counters on my creatures and things. So I'm hoping to get this guy out without having to trade off here. Yeah, they are drawing hot. Okay, what was that? Oh, one of the paradigm cards. Target player. Okay. Yeah, we are in extreme trouble here. Guess we can just swing in, see if they'll block with maybe both of their 3/3s. Nope. No luck there. Throw you out there. What, baby? Okay, we're back. So yeah, the opponent has gone absolutely crazy here. Go there. Yeah, we're not beating that paradigm card. I don't think. I don't think we're beating that one, folks. Okay. Boop, boop. Alright. I guess we'll go Zombify on our boy. Okay. I want Death Toucher or that one? Let's go that one. Yeah, I don't see how we're winning this one. I do not see how we're winning this one. The only way for me to win this one is to kill all of their creatures in one turn, and then basically they can't keep hitting the paradigm, but yeah. Their deck is sick! Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So almost every single card they have cast has been uncommon, mythic, or rare. I think I've seen, what, 2 commons? 3 commons. Okay, so out of what they've played this entire game, 2 commons out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 commons and 10 uncommons, mythics, and rares. 11. Yeah, it's just they got hooked up, baby. They got hooked up. I mean, who was at their draft table? How? I'm like, teach me, bro. Teach me your ways. Oh man, that is just gnarly. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. All right, we're going next. I can't beat every single card in your deck is rare, mythic, and uncommon. I have commons in my deck. I can't beat that one. Wow, what a lucky draft. Holy cow. I want to be at their table. Like, who is passing? Who is passing that? Okay, we're 0-2 on my first draft ever on Arena. That's a rough start, but I mean, to be fair, I'm playing a normal deck, and I've matched up against 2 just like absolutely insane decks that got like amazing starts, amazing draws, and I'm like, dude, I don't think my deck is capable of beating either of those decks unless they just get mana screwed or something. Because, yeah, those were the card quality difference there was absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I was happy with the fact that my deck was like doing stuff. So this is a tough one. I'm finally on the play. I have no 2-drop. This is a spell that only... No, actually, that is a 2-drop. Okay, so I guess I can keep it. Mainly because this 3-drop, I just need 1 land, and then I'll surveil 2 and hopefully be able to get to my other lands. If I get really lucky and I hit a big creature, I could surveil it into the graveyard. All right, we did hit the land. Sweet. So yeah, we're definitely slamming this on turn 3. That way I can get my surveil 2. Okay, that's a good one. Right, let's get our surveil 2. At this point, I don't know if I want a whole lot more lands. Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of you. Okay, what's Kirill do? Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, becomes prepared. 3 mana, mill a card, put 2 1/1 counters on target creature gains trap. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so my options, I think I might go... My options are to go here or here. Stun him and draw a card. What does that do? Whenever you cast this towards target's creature, put a 1/1 card. Okay, so I think it's probably best just to attack first. That way, if they have some kind of a combat trick, I can go ahead and kill you. Main reason I did that is because of this. I don't want them getting a bunch of counters on him. Okay, oh yeah, they're going Jessica. See what they got. Next turn, I'm probably gonna just... Okay, what's he do? 1/1 with increments. Beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay X. When you do, move X one of counters creature from that creature to another. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go... Man, I kind of want to go with this guy, but yeah, I think I want to just stun somebody down. Make it to where they can't block. We'll go hop to it here. Don't have any, like, really instant speed interaction that matters at this point. So let's just pressure their life total a little bit. At this point, I could either go Rapier Wit or the Eager Glyph Mage. Okay, stunning my dude down. Probably a good idea. Can't move any counters yet because they don't have any mana available. Run you down. Throw this guy out. Going wide. Going wide. Well, if I hit the Silverquill, I don't have any more instants of sorceries in my hand, but if I hit the Silverquill, I will have plenty of stuff to, Okay, they chose not to move the counters. They might want to just draw the cards. Wait, doesn't this guy have flying? Oh, I thought the guy had flying. Well, they probably have a trick here. Oh, okay. Guess not. I was like, they probably have a trick here, is why they're attacking into my 1/1. Aha, yeah, that's pretty good. Got my hop to it. Jeez. Need to find something. Need to find something here. No creatures in the graveyard. Okay. Well, he could potentially flash it back. No, he doesn't have enough mana to flash it back. Oh, nice. Yeah, they hit their rares. Yeah, I feel like I'm running out of gas here. The mill card, they can play it this turn. I think they've already played a land this turn, so I don't think they can play that. But they can... It can be a drain kind of a deal. So I doubt they're going to swing here. So if they don't block, they're going to take a lot of damage, because I can pump this guy like 3 times. I'm running out of gas. Ripping too many lands. I got another one. Yeah, flash the back. Another land. That one I believe they can play. Guy's getting big, that's for sure. They're big. I'm okay with that. Administrator. Let me think here. Do I want to just zombify my Death Touch? I mean, I hate to zombify a 1/1, but that's my only creature in the graveyard. The advantage is next turn I would have 3 attackers. Yeah, I guess I just gotta zombify the 1/1. Do what I can here. Yeah, I don't know why they attacked there. They're so much lower on life than me that it kind of seemed a little weird to attack. Tap target creature opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. Oh yeah, the Opus guy. That was a good draw. I think the best thing for them to do would have been to activate the Arc first, probably, to see what they get. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Probably never activating its ability, it's just basically a 2/2. But that is good. Okay. Can't really attack here. Could move some counters over to their first striker, would be a great idea. They have 2 mana available, so yeah, I would move a couple counters over to their first striker. Okay, just moving 1. Good enough. Well, yeah, I guess they can attack. Puts me in a tough spot here. And it gains vigilance. Oh, yeah. They might be in trouble. They don't have interaction here. I think they are toast, because this guy has menace. Good game. Wow, did we finally win one? We finally got one. Yes. Oh my gosh, what a battle. We got the repartee. Finally won a game. Oh man, that was tough, man. When they were like drawing all these cards and stuff, I'm like, whew, okay. They had card advantage. I can see how that's definitely an issue with Silverquill, is trying to find the card advantage. Okay. Well, we got it. Woo. I was gonna feel bad if my first draft was an 0-3. That'd be rough. Okay, I think I'll keep it once again. I have way too many lands, but I do have my guy that can surveil, so I can, pray I hit a 2-drop, but if not, I can go 3 into 4, so at least there's not a great curve, but at least there's somewhat of a curve here. Also have a removal spell. Okay, that counts. Kill their 6/6 Trampler. That is a cool card, though. Enters with stun counters on it, but if like X is 3, it's basically just a 4 mana 6/6 trample with no downside. So now we're gonna slam this dude. If there are any lands on top, they are going bye-bye. Keep the removal spell. Hit this guy next turn and just start trying to land card or a card with X in it. Oh, interesting. Now I'll probably just kill this dude so I can get a little damage in. And then they're probably gonna stun my dude down. Yeah, this deck wants to flood out. I am noticing this deck seems to want to flood out like crazy. Glyph Mage, make my 1/1. This will come in handy maybe later in the game, but oh wait, oh wow, yeah, twice X. So yeah, this dude is gone for the entire game. Right? And they got a reach creature, and we drew another land. All right, we are flooding out. The Surveil 2 was not enough. Is that the Paradigm card again? All right. Yeah, I'm done. Alright, GG. We lost the bombs. How does everyone have the Paradigm card? Oh, man. Yeah, those are... Unless you are insanely far behind, those Paradigm cards are just, like, practically game over. Because of the fact that it doesn't come down like an enchantment, where you could maybe remove it if you had enchantment removal, which most decks aren't going to have anyways. The Paradigm card exiles. So it's just in exile, and then you get to cast it for free every turn after that. So as long as you're not at like 1 life or something and just going to die immediately the next turn, the Paradigm cards are just insane. I was at the pre-release, and one of my buddies had that blue Paradigm card, and they had the Emeritus of Ideation, the 5/5 flyer with Ancestral Recall, and he got that combo off where he was getting a free Emeritus of Ideation with Ancestral Recall every turn. He actually got that off. So let's look at the deck. I think the deck on paper looks good, looks pretty good. I've got a good mix of like repartee, ways of triggering repartee. I've got a good curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 things to do before turn 2. So that's a great low end. I've got some decent removal. This card was actually significantly better than I thought it was. Especially in the situation, either, my opponent had 2 creatures and I had 1. So it was like they have to kill 2 of their creatures. I only had to give up 1. If I had the 1/1 tokens out, this would have been sweet because I could have made them sacrifice a bunch of creatures while I'm just sacrificing 1/1 tokens. I've had a decent amount of never found Abigail. Of course, most of the games didn't last that long. This guy I thought was very good for the fact that it's a common. It's just a 3/3 Surveil 2, but Vigilance is really nice. If you can get some counters on it, would be really nice. This guy was mediocre, didn't really do anything for me, but it's just a common. You can't really expect too much. This guy was cool. I brought him back a couple times. Zombify. The problem with Zombify, it's like that in a lot of formats. Is if you don't have anything in your graveyard, the card's just useless. But these were kind of the two big creatures I was hoping to get back with like the Zombify. This guy was okay. You get some card selection, but yeah, we just got nuked. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna make any excuses. I mean, we came up against like insane decks that just had like, very, very hard to beat mythics. My mythic was good, but it's a creature with no protection. So, I think the one game I got it out, it just got removed like immediately. So this is not an unbeatable mythic at all compared to those paradigm cards. Um, or like the Quandrix Dragon, the 6/6 comes in, cascades for 6 immediately. So you're always getting a 2-for-1 with that. And then all your spells get, I think all your instant sorcerers get cascade. So if that thing sits on the battlefield, you're done. So the deck looked fine. I don't think it's a bad deck. I think I drafted, into the open lane. I supported my pack one, pick one, and my lane was open, so I just kept going. But this deck could not hold a candle to those decks that we came across. I mean, good lord, the bombs are landing in this format. So normally I don't really post drafts where I lose a lot, but because they're not as fun to watch. But because this is a new set, I'm gonna go ahead and post this one. My main goal is to learn and improve at limited gameplay, and so I think this is worth posting and worth watching, mainly because, it's a new format. Let's see what's working, what's not working. And, this was a solid deck. I would give this deck maybe 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 draft deck. Yeah, I'd say probably like 6 out of 10 draft deck. It's got a great curve. It's got some decent removal. It's got graveyard recursion. It's got a big bomb. Got some card draw, some card selection. I've got a good mix of the repartee creatures that trigger with repartee, as well as things that trigger the repartee. So I think it, definitely not the best Silverquill deck ever. Obviously, it didn't win it didn't win too many games. Only won one game, so it did not perform very well. But I think on paper, this deck actually looks fine. I do have a lot of commons. But that's how draft is going to work. You have to put commons in your deck when you're drafting. So, I think my card quality is decent. I've got a lot of a lot of good uncommons here. I've got a mythic. So yeah, I don't think I did a bad job drafting or anything. I think the deck we just ran into, like if our deck, I would give this deck like a 6 out of 10 for a draft deck, because I mean, look at how many like signposts, uncommons, and stuff, and the signposts in my colors I have. That's sweet. But and I've got the big headliner mythic of my color pair. But we just got nuked by like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 decks. Like that Teamer deck that we faced. I mean, how could you say that's not like a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10? They've got, I mean, it was just like every card was either like a rare, mythic, or uncommon. Like the card quality level was absolutely bonkers. Um, we got pub stomped by some of these decks that were just wild. So, yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. We've got some new subscribers. I wanted to give a shout out to my newest subscriber, Beaver Teeth. Thank you, Beaver Teeth. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining me on the channel. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm going to be doing a bunch more of these Secrets of Strixhaven drafts, and hopefully we get a little better results. Winning or losing doesn't matter. It's really about just improving. So thanks for watching. Take care.